wrestling silly bits too. Having a blast bringing our show to you. They rant, they rave, they won't behave. Wrestling fans come out your cave. It's time to BS and misbehave. Talking Rasslin, time to go. Ring the bell and start the show. Talking Rasslin, time to go. Ring the bell and start the show.
Hello, and welcome in for a Thanksgiving edition of Talking Rasslin with Pondwater and Amy. I'm Pondwater Dave. Joined with me, as always, is the First Lady of the Arn Anderson Fan Club, Miss Amy Vaughn.
Hello. How are you today?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm not exhausted today. Played too hard. We played too hard.
And let me add. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm trying to listen to you, but you're choppy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know you are too. That we're both choppy, but maybe we'll get it going. I was just saying, is work for you really busy this week? I mean, like, is Thanksgiving week a big week for you, or is it more? I mean, I don't know. I just wondered. I mean, I'm sure like Super Bowls and that kind of stuff. For you all that don't know, Dave works for Frito-Lay, so I just curious how crazy on a scale of, Super Bowl level to Arbor Day or something like that.
It's not that bad. I mean, I sell, like, Dollar General's got a good sale this week. My supermarket's got a good sale, but what got me behind is that I had a doctor's appointment Thursday and nobody ran my route.
Just like a checkup? What?
Yeah. I keep old people stuff, keeping my meds going. And I also want to talk to him about my cholesterol medicine because it was turning me into a rage monster and I wanted to do something different. So anyway, I go to the doctor and then we went to Brookhaven. Maddie had a basketball game. We were out kind of late. I got up really early. Nobody ran my route on Thursday, so I had 7 stops on there from Thursday and then my 7 stops from Friday, which was a really big day. And
heck yeah.
And I found out that I wasn't going to get my holiday pay because I took a day off the week before a holiday. So I was feeling particularly screwed, so I made it a point to make sure all my customers got serviced on Friday. So I worked myself. Kind of screwed.
I was going to say, that's kind of
I mean, I get it. Right? I'm trying to keep you from calling out Black Friday and taking a 4-day weekend. They're trying to prevent that. But the week before makes no sense to me. And it was not a customer service issue because all my customers got serviced by me, by the way, because nobody ran my route while I was off. So anyway, I don't want to get fired, so probably won't talk about it on the podcast.
Okay.
But what I tell you all I have to tell you is I had my ass on my shoulders Friday, so I made 14 stops and I was tired.
When did you realize you were going to have to do that? Like, when did you know no one ran your route? When you got there on Friday morning?
I knew nobody was going to. I asked.
Oh, okay. So you already, at least you had that plan.
Well, I mean, I didn't have to. I could have saved them and made them their stops this week, but I didn't.
Right.
But we got up like at 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30 to go babysit the grandkids all day. And then I had BIW. We come rolling in around 2 in the morning.
I bet. Oh.
And then we got up and went to church.
Yeah.
And I was tired.
I bet. Then I sent you that Jade Cargill picture, which probably got your heart going. So did you get to see it, or did Stephanie?
Oh, I saw it.
I didn't know if she let you see it or not.
Oh, yeah.
I told her,
I follow her on Instagram. I was going to see it anyway.
Well, that's true. That's very true.
Yeah. For y'all, Amy shared Jade Cargill's Instagram, and she had like a slamming swimsuit on, and she put it in there, and it's in our show chat, and my wife's in there, and I was like, all I did is I just posted a meme of Star Wars Akbar saying it's a trap. I wouldn't comment in one way or the other.
Oh, that was fun. Yeah, I saw that. And I was like, Woo! I said,
Leave
I've
in the
got to
chat.
send that to. Hi, Terry
We
Weaver,
only have one chat. We
9869.
got a lot watching. I wonder what's going on with the chat tonight.
Uh-oh, you think something's going on with it? Let me see. Let me go to it. You may go to it. Let me see what I can find out.
Well, there's at someone said, "Hey, thank you."
Well, hello.
At someone Z8R.
Well, hello. That was me. We're such dorks.
Hey, right off the bat, before we get started, I'm gonna tell you that this episode of Talking Rasslin is brought to you by Dubby. This Thanksgiving, while your favorite wrestlers are carving each other up in a Texas death match, you can carve out a little energy boost of your own with Dubby Energy. Forget the oh man, how do you say that? What's that stuff in turkeys that makes you sleep?
Tryptophan?
Thank you. Forget the tryptophan crash. Dubby will have you kicking out at 2 3/4 all weekend long, whether you're watching Survivor Series, BIW, or reliving classic world-class brawls. Dubby keeps you locked in like Terry Gordy on a hot streak. No sugar, no jitters, no crash. Just clean energy that hits harder than a chop from Wahoo McDaniel. And right now, when you're staring down leftovers and a full card of wrestling, you need a tag team partner you can trust. Dubby's the hot tag, brother. The comeback kid, the babyface fire in the bottle. Use promo code Rasslin at checkout. Go to w.gg, save 10%, and keep yourself out of the Turkey Day fatigue match. W Energy, because even on Thanksgiving, somebody's got to go over. But I got better news. Dubby's having a Black Friday sale, November 21st to November 30th. 50% off site-wide, excluding the anime licensed products. So now's your chance to, and they've got promo code BF2025. Hopefully there's somewhere in there they tell you that you heard it from Talking Rasslin, but this is your chance at 50% off to try Dubby. And you can see what I've been saying, that it gets you going, keeps you focused. 2 thumbs up. You got it. Now's your chance to try it. I'm a huge fan of it. I just got through knocking out Grandpa's denture water, the Dragonade. If the Dragonade's in stock, that's the go-to right there. Anyway,
right.
W.gg.
I think everybody loves a Black Friday sale too.
Yep. W.gg, and for Black Friday, BF 2025. And that's what I wanted to just get you on right out the gate.
Heck yeah. That's really weird. Like on Facebook, I don't look at my name. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what's going on with Facebook.
Yeah, it's doing it with weird. Terry, with Coach Keith. Hey, Coach Keith. Yeah, I don't eat turkey. We raise geese.
Someone here. I don't blame you.
We get a few geese
it's just
here.
Weird.
We get a few geese here at the pond. All right. I was telling you that I mentioned Bayou Independent Wrestling, so why don't we start off with that?
Yes.
We had a big show, our last show of the year, 3 title matches in West Monroe, Louisiana. Bayou Independent Wrestling presented Demand Answers. I was a one-man gang.
Really? Refereeing. You were the only one, huh?
I was the only referee, and I liked it that way because there wasn't a match this show that I wanted to let anybody else referee.
3 title matches. Is that what you said? 3 title matches?
We started off the show with Nate Collins in a grudge match with Exodus Prime. Exodus Prime with Coach John Saxon.
Oh, please tell me John didn't. Did you pay attention to John?
I kept a pretty good eye on him.
Okay, good.
But Exodus Prime got the win on this one. It was a great match, though. Always a good match. Man, both these guys are so talented.
Oh, yes, yes.
Big fans of both of them. I told John Saxon he blows a whistle because he's a coach.
Yes.
And that damn whistle, I told him, I said, in 1982, when I went to my first wrestling match, Arman Hussein was blowing that damn whistle. I hated it then, and I hate it now.
I bet. Say, good day, Ben.
Hey, Ben Jones. You are correct about Kate Steed. Kate Steed is solid. Speaking of, she is the Bayou Independent Women's Champion, Killer Kate. She got a win over Cassandra Golden, and it was
really good for her. Okay,
it was a hard fought win, and she successfully retained. And man, they beat the crap out of each other. It was a good match.
Do you get a rest at all? Like, what do they do for you? I mean, if you're having to do all these matches, I bet you're wore out.
I was tired of the main event.
I bet.
I was sucking wind in the main event. But no, I mean, I enjoy it. I'm there anyway. And to me, it's really easier if I keep going.
Right. Don't stop, huh?
Yeah.
Just keep going.
And I'm there anyway, so it don't make me any difference if.
Right.
I mean, I got to admit, there's been a couple shows that I had, like, there was one I did 6 matches, and after the 5th one, I was starting to untuck my shirt, and then I looked and I saw Angel Camacho go into the ring, and I'm like, oh crap, we're not done.
Yeah.
But I was tired on that one.
I can see that. I can see that.
But I like it. I like it, and I love getting to work with such good talent.
Oh, I can totally imagine that too.
Next up, we had the tag team title match. Ray Fury and Bam Bam Malone teamed up to take on Hate City.
Interesting.
I've seen the video since this, and I didn't know what happened at the time. We had a little outside interference.
Some little shenanigans.
Yeah, Saxon came out, and I was trying to keep him from getting in the ring, and I was arguing with him to get down.
John Saxon?
Yes. Well, while I was doing that, Exodus Prime slipped in and
now, why
did his
get in the way. Why has he got to be in there?
Did his angel wings to Bam. And when I turned around, he's covering Bam. I counted the 3. He's got his sights set on Bam's Deep South Heritage title.
Really?
So,
okay.
But I had my back. I didn't see it. It was a little much. I hate that happened with them, but you know.
Well, you got a lot going on. I know.
When cheaters cheat. I told you when Exodus Prime got with John Saxon that business was going to pick up.
Exactly. You got to have eyes at the back of your head.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this about John Saxon. I mean, he's been around for years. He actually has victory over the one-man gang back in the day.
I feel like you told me that.
But I mean, the dude has forgot more about wrestling than most of us will ever know. So, I mean, when he causes a diversion, I mean, he knew what he was doing.
Well,
this is going to be to pay nothing but dividends for Exodus Prime.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, he's not. And John Saxton, again, having that knowledge, he knows talent when he sees it. Weren't you and I the one talking about how One Man Gang used to be Crusher Broomfield?
Yeah, you were telling me that.
Yeah, you did.
I did not know that.
You didn't sound like that was trivia that you cared to remember.
Ask me again next week. Put it in trivia next week and see if I get it right.
Let's see if you get. We're gonna do a little One Man Gang trivia, apparently, right?
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, with no disrespect to any, this is a match of the year candidate right here.
Good.
Steve Anthony. Timmy C's out here. You want to let him join it? You want to put him in?
Does he want to come in?
He's waving. Oh, he's shaking me off. He's waving me off.
Okay. He just gets stuff ready for later.
All right. Steve Anthony and Barrett Brown. These guys have met before. It's always great. This was Barrett Brown's 1,000th match as a pro.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
I know. And
that is crazy.
And I mean, I was up and down a lot in this one.
Oh
They worked the old man. I was glad. This is why I was tired in the main.
I bet. I bet.
Steve Anthony caught Barrett. Steve Anthony was on the ropes, and Barrett came up trying to do a Hurricane Rana, a Frankenstein or whatever. Steve Anthony caught him and did a Styles Clash from the second rope.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
What just a sequence of action there.
I may have said "oh shit" out loud. Anyway, so Steve Anthony gets the win. Barrett Brown's lost 3 matches in a row in Bayou Independent. That's as scarce as hen's teeth. That just don't normally happen.
Yeah, that is a little weird. Interesting. Then
we had Caleb Conley, the Bayou Independent Southern Heavyweight Champion, defending against Alex Arsenal.
I only know I know who won this match because of Miss Ginger.
Oh yeah,
she posted.
Oh God, you could have knocked her over with a feather.
I 100%.
Oh, let me go back. Before we do. I'll keep y'all waiting on this one. After this match, the fans lost their shit.
What happened?
They were it was almost a riot.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm telling you.
Oh, I bet.
I'm telling you. No,
I'm
telling you. The fucking sponsors were trying to hit. Old man came and got and took a swing at Saxon. One of the sponsors took a swing at Frankie.
Oh my.
What? A woman walked up, one of the sponsors. And I stood in front of her. I got in front of her, and you know what she said?
What?
She said, "I can move you too."
Man.
And I'm like, what? I mean, I've seen this is normally Rob Love territory. I've seen Rob Love. I mean, I feared for Rob Love's life, but this was a situation. And Josh Newell's in the chat. After this match, he had a heart attack.
Oh my God, I bet you did, Josh.
I mean, it was tense. I mean, it was absolute pandemonium.
And so this was like the middle, right? This wasn't the last match. So, I mean, you still had a lot to go. I'm sure y'all all were like,
oh my God. It was something, man. And I mean, I had to look. I thought I was in Homa.
Poor Homa. Oh my gosh. Poor Josh. I bet you did about have a heart attack. So did y'all is that what intermission? Did y'all kind of try to have a little intermission and be like, we're all good, everybody settle down?
Intermission and get calmed down.
Woo. Is Westmont Road? I mean, are they normally like that? I've never been there.
They're a rowdy crowd, but I mean, the heat don't normally get out of control.
Right. That's what I was thinking. I'm telling you, Lord.
But I tell you all that to tell you.
Yes.
I'm just reemphasizing that Exodus Prime and John Saxon and Frankie Thomas and they're called Hate City. So everybody already hate. I mean, they're just leaning into it.
Right. Well, yeah, my Lord. To cause that.
Josh says it's the one place we sell beer.
Enough said, Josh. Enough said.
Anyway, it was incredible.
My Lord.
It was incredible, and I'm for it. It was just.
I love that. It's the one place we sell beer.
Yeah.
I think we have our answer. Good job, though. I mean, you might not want to sell that no more. I don't know. You just. That's all. That's hilarious. Okay, I'm sorry. That's hilarious.
All right.
You got tell them who won. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And we have a new BIW Southern Heavyweight Champion, and that would be Alex Arsenal.
Yeah, that's great. And if you're not friends with him on Facebook or Instagram, if you're a female, I would highly suggest going to do it because he likes to post all kinds of fun stuff. He does commercials. Oh, look at him. Now imagine that, like dressed as Wolverine, and that I'm just telling you. I'm just saying he has a lot to scroll through. I'm just saying it's good. It's good.
Calm down there, Amy.
Woo. The Big Hurt. Remember, that's my favorite. That's my favorite baseball player. I don't know who it is.
Y'all want to make fun of me when I'm that way about Jade Cargill, but if you let Alex Arsenal do it, and it's totally acceptable on you. But I'm real happy.
He's pretty. He's nice.
I mean, we could always tell. All right. I mean, I would tell you what, though, you could always tell since he came in with Southern royalty that Alex Arsenal was a special athlete.
Mm-hmm.
He's dedicated. He saw the error of his ways. The fan support's very, very important to him. He's very, very proud. Hey, the match almost didn't get started.
Why?
I mean, he was ready to. I mean, me and the ring crew, me and the announcer were having to keep them off of each other.
Oh, you couldn't even start. Okay,
yeah,
okay. I understand what you're saying now.
I mean, it was almost over before it started.
Oh,
I told him, I said, "Hey, we're going to do this. Y'all going to have to let me get this thing started." Or
right. You got to ring the bell.
Arsenal was just that's how he. You know, he kind of felt a certain way about Caleb anyway, because he felt like Caleb walked in late and cherry picked the title from him.
Yes, that's true.
So, and with the fans behind him now, he had something to prove, and he proved it. Now let's see, now the work begins, because there's lots of people that are going to want that. Steve Anthony's got he's super focused. At the top of his game again, not like he ever fell off. But there's so many people that Exodus Prime's got his eye on Bam Bam, but it could be diverted very quickly.
Mm-hmm. I think everybody likes the heavyweight championship, right?
Yep.
I bet.
Anyway, that was BIW. That's it for the year. I think our next one will be back in I think our next one's going to be Brookhaven in January.
Cool. I really do hope we get on our books to commentary again, like we did last time. That was really fun.
We're going to definitely make that happen. We're definitely going to make that happen. That was so successful the first time we did it.
Yes.
I definitely want to do it again. Let's move on. January 10th, and a huge main event, says promoter Josh Newell.
Oh, cool. That's that's the first event of 2026. Can you believe?
Man, I cannot.
2026.
I'm the belt pope, right?
Yes.
And I got to tell you, hang on. All right. AEW has introduced a new championship. We talked about it briefly last week. This is what it looks like. This is the AEW National Championship. And Rick won the Casino Gauntlet to become the first AEW National Champion.
Mm-hmm.
Belt nerds, wrestling fans are losing their ever-loving minds about this belt.
How come?
I mean, let's do the math.
Okay.
You got the SmackDown champion. You got the champion.
Mm-hmm.
You got the United States champion. You got the Intercontinental champion.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Speed champion.
Mm-hmm.
There's 5. Then you got the tag team champions on Raw. You got the tag team champions on SmackDown. So now we're at 7 championships. Then we got the women's SmackDown. We got the women's Netflix. We got the women's US. We got the women's Intercontinental. We got the women's tags.
Mm-hmm.
I believe we're up to 12.
I don't know. I lost count. I wasn't counting, actually. I'm sorry.
Are we at 12 or 17?
I feel like... Do you want to start over?
2 worlds, 2 secondaries, the Speed, the tags, 2 more tags. Yeah, 12.
Mm-hmm.
Am I forgetting any? So we're at 12 championships between in WWE.
Right.
So let's look at what we got in AEW.
Now, hold on. Did you do the
No, I didn't do NXT.
What's Speed?
I did the main.
What is
Speed is one that they do. Then they just show the matches on Twitter.
Okay. Is that the same as the Netflix women's thing? Or what is that? What title is that?
What?
You said Netflix.
Yeah, instead of saying the world and the undisputed, I just say which they're the champion of which TV show.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Because I was like, I was thinking that was something. Okay. I'm sorry. My bad.
There's 23 championships, active championships spread across Raw, SmackDown, and NXT.
Okay.
I was just talking about Raw and SmackDown. We're going to go with 12.
Okay.
So let's talk about AEW. We have the world. We have the TNT.
Mm-hmm.
We have the tags. We have the unified. And we'll go ahead and say we got the other 2 belts with it. So that one championship is 3. Then we got the national. So now we're up to 7.
Okay.
Then we got the women's.
Mm-hmm.
We got the TBS.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got the women's tags.
Mm-hmm.
That's 10.
Where are the trios or
the trios. I'm sorry. So there's 11.
Okay. So they have about the same amount, but I guess because AEW like rolls them out the way they do, that they think there's a lot more.
I'm just saying, nobody says that WWE has too many.
Right.
But AEW has, I just got to thinking about it. WWE's leaned into it.
Mm-hmm.
Because now they let you wear the tripla championship out. They let them wear the tags, the mixed intergender tags. I'm just saying that there's lots of belts on both channels, but AEW's catching flack for it.
I got you.
But let me tell you about this national championship that when it was presented, it was said that this was a title that was defended on TBS back and retired in 1986. They're on TBS.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Khan likes to do tributes. Tony Khan likes belts too.
Mm-hmm.
It's obvious he likes belts. I'm just saying that he said that he lets his talent tour the country. The national champion has to defend his title away from AEW. It's going to be a title like that they can defend in the indies.
Right.
So, I
got you.
This belt actually has a plan. Now let's talk about the design.
Looks like my TV.
This is a design that was not stolen from the NWA.
Mm-hmm.
That's what social media. Hang on.
Who is someone? Can you tell us your name? Is this Willie? It just says someone at ZAR.
I got to disagree. WWE does get fans griping about titles. I think that I don't hear it as much, but they're also established and they're not rolling. They're not rolling them out. And of course, we didn't mention.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good, Francisco. It's just we're getting different. The names are different this week. So
right, we don't know. All it says is
no. We appreciate you and I appreciate the interaction.
Definitely.
I forgot about the Owen belts too. Those.
Do they wear those?
But let me get back to.
Oh, sorry.
Let me get back to the lunacy. I mean, we can debate all day long whether there's too many championships.
True.
And I agree that there's too many championships on both shows.
Mm-hmm.
If you're the world champion, you should be able to go to 2 TV shows a week.
I got you.
So I don't think we need an intercontinental in the U.S. I think that I think the championships mean more. But there's always been lots of, back in the day in the territories, there was lots of championships, but that's not what the argument about tonight is.
Right.
The argument is that this belt design everybody's like, poor NWA. Because they had the NWA TV championship, and it looks like the one that Arn and Tully and Dusty Rhodes and Nikita Koloff finally retired, and it looks like it. But Rick Rude in 1984 was the American heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
And look what the belt looks like.
Really. I really thought it was the TV. I don't have my glasses on. I was trying to read.
And up in the Pacific Northwest.
Yep.
Look what the belt looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And then over at 1984, this is what's regarded as the Hogan 84, which is a lot like the World Class because this one actually had laced leather.
Really?
Yes.
It looks like Hogan's missing a tooth. That's weird.
Kind of does.
It does.
But that's 84.
Yeah.
And then
I love that belt with the red backing. Sorry.
This was introduced in 85.
Right.
But this is, well, there's Hogan in 85, which is my favorite. This is my favorite version of belts in this style. I love the black and nickel.
Mm-hmm.
The Hogan 85 is my favorite belt in this style. With the NWA TV running a very close second. But here's what the original national championship looked like. I mean, the last national championship before they retired it.
Right.
Because they realized they didn't need a national champion and a United States champion.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
But look at here. The AWA, their tag team championship was the same style of belt. So
I like that.
It's not uncommon.
Right.
It wasn't uncommon. Hi, Timmy C.
I've seen that globe before on a different belt. They stole it, obviously.
Which belt do you think it was stolen from?
Well, it was probably stolen. Well, I don't know.
Well, I mean, which one did you see it on?
It was on the original WWF World Champion.
Yeah,
but didn't it also appear on a Crockett belt before that?
Well, it was a Georgia belt, the world television. I mean, the television championship, the multicolored one that Jake Roberts had. It was that font, but those eagles there are just like
that was when he's wearing his karate pants, right?
Yeah,
probably. Yeah,
those are the ones. Those eagles on this belt were the same ones that are on the World Class Tag Team belt.
I like it.
I mean, Reggie used the same stuff in different belts, and
it's less presses.
But
no
in
kidding.
This day and age,
smart.
But in this day and age, not everybody has belts that look the same.
True.
But back
Which
then,
is amazing.
Back then, everybody had those belts that looked the same. The World Class belt, the Southern Heavyweight belt, the Louisiana, the Mississippi, the Central States, the World Tag Team title. I mean, they all use those little round like belts that.
Right.
And then they graduated to this style of belt.
Mm-hmm.
You know why?
Because you didn't have the internet. Nobody knew any different.
They were all on different stations. No one knew they looked alike.
Nobody knew any different. Oh, okay. Oh, I should know who. We know who that is.
I know who that is.
That's Andrew.
But why can't it? I mean, it's a national championship that's going to be defended nationally.
What's the difference between the national and the intercontinental?
The intercontinental title is like the world title, except it's just the land masses and not the water. The world title is the world.
Yeah, you got
land masses
the ocean
and the water.
champion is what it should be.
But the national championship is because they're not calling it the United States.
To be fair, though, AEW pretty soon is going to have like a Pacific, Atlantic, and Indian, and an Arctic champion. So,
dude, if I was AEW, I'd have a state championship. I'd have one belt that would be a state championship, and the center of it would have a magnetic where you could stick a plate on it. Well, listen,
and it can only be defended at
one
state
belt.
fairs.
So when we go to Oklahoma, bam, we're going to slap the Oklahoma medallion on it. And then somebody's going to be the Oklahoma champion. And the only time they're going to defend it is in Oklahoma.
It'll be
And
JR.
then when we're in Texas, we're going to pop that Texas plate on there. And when we're in Illinois, we're going to pop that Illinois plate on there. See what I'm saying? But then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sell a belt, and I'm going to sell side plates for every state. But we're only going to have one belt that travels, because the only time anybody's going to defend it is when they're in that state. But all I've done is created a marketing opportunity to sell side plates.
I don't know how Amy and I aren't rich after listening to you.
But I'm a belt mark. I'm sitting in a room. I got 78 of these things.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of them that look the same.
I
they
got
were used in
3 and
different
everyone holds
territories.
up my pants.
You don't have any belts, Tim?
Francisco says
I
he's the
used to
current
have-
undisputed, undefeated, undefended TV dinner champion of the
TV
Northeast
dinner
and
champion.
Western
I like it.
states.
Should be made of foil.
I need to send that to Russ, because Russ will make a belt out of it.
Heck yeah. You don't have any
I
belts,
have
Tim?
never purchased a belt. The only belt I ever owned, I won at the very first low key big hog weekend, and it was a nice belt.
What
It was the
was it?
WWF Tag Team Championship.
Yeah,
belt,
Nice.
I remember that.
with that on it.
What happened to it? You sold it, gave it away, did something with it? Okay. Well, oh, there he is.
All right, stop that. Hide that. I had to come fix that because Efren on YouTube. On YouTube, we were appearing weird. Like all we could see was your mouth and the top of Amy's head.
No.
So I had to
you
go
were
in and
looking
fix
at the
it,
wrong
and I
feed.
fixed it by hiding that.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Oh, I see it. It's not fitting in
Yeah.
on the. Man, they've done with this vertical deal.
Literally, what are you doing, Amy?
Trying to get some more viewers. No.
I mean,
they've kind of
let's do it.
No, let me take the overlay off. That's better.
No, the overlay was fine. It was just
Well, the overlay's covering us up on the vertical feed.
okay. Well, the vertical feed, for our next show, I took the vertical feed off. So
Thank you for hanging with us, people out there. We're learning.
there are too many features all at once. He's an
Man.
elderly, and he is the smartest among us. I don't know what's going on.
Anyway, so there we go. I'm just saying, it's having a belt that looks like and that looks like.
I think
something
it's cool. Why would you not want like retro looking belts?
I mean, let's face it. They finally made they finally made one that looks like a wrestling belt.
Well, guess what?
It's true.
The WWE brought back the Winged Eagle for last year for about a 3-month run, and I'm willing to bet they made several hundreds of thousands of dollars just selling the replica.
Hey, I'm having fun, but I'm also high. Sub to the channel, by the way. Thank you so
Pondwater
much.
Dave? I think that might be Dave in the RC.
No, that's our
No,
friend
it's not. No, it's
Francisco.
Francisco.
Oh, San? Is he San Francisco?
No, he's from New Jersey.
Oh. How you doing?
That's right.
But I'm telling you, I mean, I like it. It's a cool belt. I liked it. I liked it back then. I wish they'd have painted it gold like the original one and not red. But
Put it on red leather.
I would have rather also that they went with nickel instead of gold.
You do like the nickel, don't you?
I do like the nickel.
Should go with copper.
Oh, if I was AEW now, just because of the outrage, I'd have the women's. I'd come up with a new championship, and I would use the Winged Eagle. I would license the Winged Eagle. I'd have the Winged Eagle and the big gold. And
All right, so I have a question though, because like the belt makers own those for the most part. I'm willing to bet the way Vince was along some line, he was like, no, I'm going to own the trademark on that belt.
yeah, that's why Vince went with J-Mar in the Attitude Era. That's why you didn't see and when Cody tried to bring that Intercontinental back with the white leather, Midwest Reggie Parks Company sent WWE a letter and said, you can't do that.
Right.
You can't do that. And then you notice
they had the trademark on white leather.
Then no, they made a new Intercontinental belt like that, and they own that one. So that's
Mhm.
why when Cody got they changed it because you can't make their designs.
True.
So that's why that's why everybody's trying to use their own art, have their own belts, so they don't have to. Because every time that they use the Winged Eagle, there's a royalty check. Every time they sell the Winged
Sure.
Eagle belt, it's used on action figures. It's just a great business model for them,
Heck yeah.
For the belt makers.
for the belt maker, and it's not so great. I mean, to me, I want something that I don't have to keep paying you for.
Right. Oh, I didn't
Well, I
even
was
think
gonna say,
about
I
that.
get why they do
Cash
it.
in on it and be like, just buy this from me and give me $1 million.
Right. But but you think about that action figures, especially retro ones, like everybody really is into stuff like that. Just think about how much royalty you would be getting from all different areas, I guess you could
Sounds
say.
like
no
math.
world are
though.
you
I
gonna-
don't like math.
In no world are you going to confuse the NWA National Championship with the AEW National Championship.
Right.
Unless you're just like a random.
And Tony
spectator.
Khan didn't just like call Dave Milliken and say, "Hey, look, this is what I want. Screw the NWA."
Right.
They probably had no idea.
And NWA. The NWA is literally passed through like 7 hands since that belt was invented.
I feel like I saw something where that he did talk to Billy Corgan.
Yeah, they did once they found
Okay.
out. Once there was a little uproar.
Oh, okay.
But Tony Khan's intentions on this were pure. He was he loves to pay tribute.
Because he's a buffoon. Yes,
I'm not going to say that.
I will.
Oh,
I've met him.
oh,
He's a buffoon.
But this is. I mean, this. Trust me. If I was in charge, those were all their belts would have looked like classic belts.
mhm.
So, of course, if I was in charge,
If Pondwater was in charge,
if I was in
all
charge,
the
I'd have bought,
AEW
I'd have,
belts
I'd have
would
bought
be
the
made in
NWA,
prison.
and there wouldn't have been an AEW. But NWA wrestling would have been back on.
Mhm.
And but I just wanted to touch on that. This is much ado about nothing on this belt.
Mhm.
And there's not and both channels have plenty of championships. And what difference does it make if there's stakes?
Well,
But this is a nostalgia deal, and there's a plan.
sure.
I mean, I don't like what they're doing with the international, international,
Mhm.
the continental, and then they made it unified. But you're going to carry 3 belts out, so it's not really unified. And now they're going to do something with the Continental to do the Continental Classic. We got too much effery going on with those belts. So they got a plan with those. They got a plan for them. It's not a good plan.
Right. That is a lot.
Just
Of,
'cause
But
there's
lot-
a
I
plan.
lot-
endorse the idea that AEW's got a belt that they're going to send out to be defended on the Indies.
Mhm.
And
Matt Cardona, get ready.
and hey, congratulations to Samoa Joe for being the World Heavyweight Champion. I'm super excited about Samoa Joe. AEW's there's a man carrying a title now.
I think
Congratulations to Chris Statlander. Mercedes got all the belts but that one.
I think that was one of the things that when we talked about it last week, or kind of like our little preview or whatever. I'm really shocked that Chris Statlander kept her belt. I think it was one of those things that we really thought this was going to be, because it was the only belt she didn't have.
Yeah.
It just seemed like this is where we were going.
I think it's a hell of an endorsement for Chris Statlander.
Definitely. I watched Full Gear. Have you all watched? Did you all watch it or have?
I
watched
did not.
It? I know you were doing BIW.
I won't watch it after. I mean, I wasn't gonna pay for it and watch it after.
Oh well, no. Extremely happy FTR won. Let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. That was a great match, but it was the last. I don't know, 3 matches were just blood.
100%.
And now I think I don't have no idea, but I feel like Samoa Joe.
Time out.
Yes.
But he did say screw the NWA.
Oh.
But he also put the NWA champion and the NWA North American Championship on Raw. So
he did. He liked it after.
I mean, it didn't work.
They weren't competition. Yes,
it didn't work. But I'm saying that that the NWA has been featured on Raw.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yummy. FTR. I'm very happy that they won. I think
I
Joe.
thought
I
you was
don't.
talking about Chris Statlander. I'm sorry.
So they're the tag team champions again.
They are the tag team champions. They beat Bandito, and it was one of those matches like they just kept kicking out. I do think though, I think maybe Joe got cut hard way. Like it was a huge dent right here, the middle of his forehead. There is at the very end, he's like blood is running in his face, and he's just like spitting it out. Like it was just too much. Whether that was accidental, I don't know.
That's every AEW pay-per-view since 2019.
Well, but this was even more like the last 3 matches. I feel like it was at least the last 3 matches. It was Moxley and Roderick Strong, right? Or was it Kyle O'Reilly? I don't remember who he wrestled. But I mean, it was just
You just summed up every AEW pay-per-view. It doesn't matter. They both bled a ton.
But it was
Speaking
just
of AEW.
Yes.
Hey, if you're a belt collector,
Mhm.
AEW's replicas are incredible. They are incredible quality, and the unified title is up for pre-order, and it is beautiful. But I tell you that to tell you that
you know what I love about this? Pondwater has his Apple Watch up because he just got that notification.
If you pre-order the unified title, you can get 50% off either the TNT or the TBS belt.
So you can get them for just under $11,000.
No, I think that with 50% off, probably gonna put them right around 300.
Yeah, but
I don't know what they're charging. I didn't know that the unified they were coming out with the replica of it. So hey, but they do a great job on their replicas.
They do. They're
you can take their replicas and put them on real leather, and you couldn't tell they weren't the ring used.
Right. I just thought, for whatever reason, I've seen other AEW pay-per-views, but this was just excessive. Like it was just really, really excessive blood, especially blood was just everywhere. And then they just keep having matches. And so there's just more blood.
So the mat is just soaked. Why don't they change their mats?
Well, it was just.
They do change the mat after every match when it was bleed, don't they?
I don't feel like I don't know.
I know WWE does.
I'm sure AEW does.
I'm sure they do. They probably do. I just felt like it was just, and then I don't necessarily know. I mean, I don't know why Samoa Joe and Hangman had to have as much blood as they did. I mean, I don't feel like they had really were at that level. And then you had Swerve. Oh my God, Swerve came out at the very end, and he looks like, what did I see? Someone said it looks like he ate the old Swerve. Like he is huge, massive, but very happy to see him back.
He could be roided. You don't know. By the way, Amy, nice nails.
Hey, Amy. So you're saying that let's stick a pin in that because you're talking about the excessive use of blood.
Yes.
Now let's go ahead and talk about our Texas death match.
Yes, I've got questions, but
let me get Timmy back in here.
Oh, yes, Timmy.
Okay, we talked about it.
This was last week in World Class?
Last week we told everybody that their homework this week was to go watch the Texas death match from Thanksgiving night, 1984. At Reunion Arena in Dallas, Texas. You can watch it on Peacock, December the 3rd, I think it was, season 3, episode 47. Or you probably could just put it on. I mean, you could put it in YouTube and watch it on YouTube. It's on there. I watched the Japanese version on YouTube, and I could hear Mark Lawrence calling the action.
Yes.
But I watched it on Peacock today, and I've watched it 4 times this week.
Okay.
Wow.
As we see, we got Killer Khan. I'm going to give you a little back history of what has led to this Texas death match.
Mm-hmm.
Killer Khan was hanging with the Freebirds. He's the one
Oh,
that taught Terry
really?
Gordy how to use the Oriental spike.
But now, what exactly is that move? That is the question I wanted to ask.
It's when he takes the thumb and it jams it into the side of the neck.
Okay.
It's like a nerve sleeper hold.
Okay. I could tell it was like a sleeper hold, but I couldn't
And they
tell.
put
I
it in,
figured,
and it's like,
okay.
and it was worked like a sleeper, like you're paralyzing them, hitting something in the neck.
Carotid artery.
It wasn't
probably, I
taking the
guess.
thumb and hitting them in the throat like Solo does.
I
with the
got you.
spike.
I got you.
It was a submission type maneuver or a slip.
Well,
or,
it was
or
more
a
of a
sleeper type maneuver.
I got you. Yes, I could see that.
But Terry Gordy came in. He was terrorizing.
It was mid '83 when he brought it in.
I mean, they even used
Okay.
it. They even had to help Brody out. Brody helped put over how awesome a move the spike
Oriental
was, and you didn't see Brody do that very often.
And I do want to say, remind me to never go to any kind of match Coach Keith might invite us to, because he's all about the blood. It was just too much. It was just a little bit too much for me. Was like,
big fan of the Brood.
So Killer Khan turned on the Birds and went with Akbar into Devastation.
Mm-hmm.
And him and Terry Gordy, they were fighting, and it was always ending in disqualification. It was just unadulterated violence. I remember seeing them at the Sportatorium on a Sunday night, where they took a match out of the ring. David Manning came down and said, "Hey, get them out of the ring. Y'all got to. We'll pick this up again later. We got to get Gordy and Khan in here, or it's not going to happen." And I mean, they come in tearing up the Sportatorium, and it was, I mean,
Have you ever seen that happen ever again, where they stop a match in the ring?
It's a handful of times.
Handful.
It's very underutilized, and it should be utilized more.
Is it?
If they're tearing up the locker room, we got to get it in the ring.
Have you only seen it at WCCW?
Yes.
Who else has done it? Okay. I just wondered. I'd never heard of that. So it's like,
I've never heard of it either. So,
but it's great.
Actually, a pretty good.
Yeah.
Group.
Yeah, kind of like that. Really talks.
Oh, and occasionally you'd have the one wrestler that said, "I'm not going anywhere," and then when the bad guy gets in the ring, whoops his ass, and he changes his mind.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, all that's led. They feud all through the summer, and now we're at Thanksgiving, and we're going to put them in a Texas death match.
Mm-hmm.
And the referees really don't want to part of this.
Von Erich.
It is.
So they get Kerry Von Erich in here to be the special guest referee.
I got
who doesn't know a whole lot about refereeing too.
At least he's not cutting a promo.
I'm pretty sure that Terry Gordy looked at him one time, and told him to count, and I think Killer Khan did too.
Hit the mat,
probably.
Hit the mat, you son of a bitch.
Yeah,
I got a couple questions. Can I ask them now?
Yeah.
Okay, so about the Texas, because I watched it. Obviously, you gave me homework, so I did it. The Texas death match. Are you going to tell us? Okay, so when you're watching it, the announcers will talk about how somebody won the first, or Killer Khan won the first fall, and then Gordy won the second fall. Is that just something they were saying? Because it doesn't matter, right? It's just if you get counted 3.
All Japan Wrestling Nerd says, "I love this match so damn much."
No,
it's my favorite Texas death match ever.
Because then it was like
it can be you can have 100 falls.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Falls.
Okay.
After a pin,
and
you could have a submission.
Okay.
That's the only hole I'm poking in this. And maybe you can't do submissions. Maybe it has to be a pin. But to me, if I would have been Killer Khan, as soon as Gordy got that on there, I'd have tapped. And
well, but you think about it. Well, that's true.
But
never mind.
But we're thinking. I'm thinking that this is 40 years later. I'm thinking about this. But after the pin, there's a 30-second. The bell rings. 30 seconds. Bell rings again. Referee starts administering a 10 count.
Right.
If the wrestler cannot answer the 10 count, the match is over.
Got you.
So I've seen Texas death matches have over 10 falls in it.
Right. Well, I was sitting there thinking, why would you even kick out? Why waste that energy, especially as the match was going on?
Because you're going to get up anyway.
Well, yeah, because then you get a 30-second breather. You know,
Well,
at
yeah, but if
40
you don't
seconds.
kick out,
Whoa. So the only way the match ends is a 10 count.
you don't answer the 10 count.
So
After
why do you care if you get a fall on them?
Exactly.
Because
That's what I was trying to make sure,
you're
because
beating
I thought
where you can get the fall on them. The
Mhm.
idea is they're not getting up.
Can you hold them down for 7 more seconds?
No,
because you got to stay back.
The idea is that it's
No,
not
that's dumb then.
but you're not going for a schoolboy to get a fall.
Right.
You're getting a pinfall because you've beat the living hell out of them.
But
Right.
it doesn't matter.
The pinfall is to start the clock.
Right.
But you
That's
got to
why
be
I
back,
said,
right?
let me, if you could pin me, why
I mean,
waste
you're
that
not
energy
keeping them down
kicking
for the
out on
count of
2?
10. You're
Yeah,
keeping them
no.
down for the count of 10 after they've laid there for 30 seconds.
Right.
You're making it where that person is unable to continue.
Completely. Yeah. And
That's the story.
yes.
It's not like they're doing a schoolboy
Right. And running out of the ring
and then
like
jumping
I
right
won.
up. Let's keep going.
Yes.
But I don't understand why you would pin them.
Well, that's what you got to pin them,
And then they start the 10 count?
Yes.
and then you get 30
Okay.
seconds, and then the 10 count. When the bell rings again, then the referee starts 10 count. You're going to
That
go
is
watch
the
the match,
actual-
Tim.
That's the actual death match rules.
Right.
That's why it's,
That sounds overbooked.
No.
but they didn't do it a whole lot. Again, this is one of those things where it's like
Like
a cage match, right?
you're
Like
not
it's
going
the
for a
end
quick
all of
pin.
end all.
I mean, you got the guy down, like Gordy. We'll get there.
Why does Killer Khan
Look at there. Look at
This
that.
is disgusting.
Why is he eating his head?
Why does anybody
He's
want to do
gotten him.
that? Why? That's gross.
Try and get
Can
that
we
blood
all just
going.
say that's
I mean, to
gross?
be fair with Gordy's diet, it probably tasted like bacon.
But still, I don't
Okay.
ugh.
Killer
That's gross.
Khan jumped off the ropes.
How did Kerry lose his shirt? And
Oh, Kerry
know
came
what?
out of that shirt.
the
quick.
referee.
You know what, Tim? I thought the same thing when I watched this match. He literally only has it on for like 30 seconds. Because then I'm like, why has he got no shirt on all of a sudden? But he came, nothing happened. He just took it off.
Yeah,
It
Kerry
wasn't
said
like
he
got
came out,
something on
and he's
him.
already wearing one of those little crop top with the
Yeah.
3/4. I mean, he came.
What
Kerry
a
got out of
goofy
that
high
shirt quick.
bastard.
And he's like in blue jeans. I mean, it's just
Kerry
some
must
crazy.
pose.
It's like they grabbed him from the back and said, "What are you
Well,
doing? Come
Amy-
here real quick."
Amy, there is no dress code for referees in world class.
That's
We've
right.
learned
So
this.
Kerry,
That's true.
Kerry's making the 3 count. Killer Khan's getting the first fall.
Yes.
Now, the way Gordy started bleeding is
That
he
is
was
a good
outside the
crimson
ring.
match right
But
there.
listen, he was outside the ring, and Killer Khan grabbed him by the hair and ran and rammed his head into the corner post, and that's where he started bleeding.
Yes.
Now, you're talking about the overuse of blood. He was supposed to bleed. If your head hit that ring post, you should
Right.
bleed.
Yes.
So
You
I
should not
have no
a fork.
problem. I have no problem with blood in any match, as long as there was something that happened that would, I mean, I just don't want you to do something and like, why the hell is he bleeding?
Well, but
Because if you did something
right.
like as long as there was a reason for the blood, and this was a reason for the blood, is he got him in the him in the post. Oh,
So
also,
when John Moxley is like gouging people with a fork or whatever
should
he's
bleed.
doing, ugh,
they
that's
should
true.
bleed.
Okay,
If I stuck you in the head with a fork, are you going to bleed?
I
Well,
guess
you're kind of a weak.
I mean,
old
heck,
man.
I'm going
Maybe
hard
not.
way on potato chip racks.
that's true.
I bleed twice a week just hitting my head on a potato chip rack.
Well, the older you get, the thinner your skin gets. So
Yeah.
Well, if Killer
But look
Khan
at that
thought
mask. Look at that crimson mask Gordy's got right there.
that is textbook right there. A little bit on the arm, down the chest, and his face is completely covered.
But he answered the 10 count. So here we go.
yes,
And now we got Gordy. Gordy did a pile driver. He's getting the 3 count on Khan.
Easy there with Kerry.
Oh, let me go back to
Amy's gonna start shaking them things again.
let me go back to tell you though, when Killer Khan went and got in Kerry's face after he got the 3 count.
Just leave it up there for Efren, please.
But the reason he did it, Akbar was in the ring, and Akbar was trying to keep Gordy down,
Mhm.
and Kerry wasn't falling for it. He was keeping Akbar at bay. So Akbar's trying to interfere a little bit, but he can't because
Mhm.
Kerry's not going to allow it. And that bell rang, and Kerry didn't go 1, 2. Kerry went 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, he counted that 10 count was pretty quick, and Khan barely got up. I mean, Gordy got up. After this, Khan's barely going to get up.
I think one thing to remember about Killer Khan and even Terry Gordy, I mean, they're the same size. I mean, Killer Khan is like over 300 pounds. He's like 6'5". I mean, he's a huge man.
I don't know
Yeah,
if you know this
big
about
dude.
Killer Khan. Killer Khan feuded with Bruno,
Maybe
and he
I did know
he
that.
broke Bruno's leg.
But I mean, he is a heel.
He may have
that,
broke
you
Andre's
know,
leg. I think he may have broke Andre's leg. He feuded with Bruno and Andre.
mhm.
He broke one of their legs, but
But
then-
Did he
big
break
man.
Wahoo's leg?
but Gordy threw him out of the ring, and when he got up, got on the apron, Gordy got him and slammed his head into the post, and then that's when Khan started bleeding.
Well, yes, I was like, Khan was under the ring for a minute. I seen
Efren
that
remembers
part.
my first wrestling memory ever is Killer Khan fighting Andre in a stretcher match.
It was
Really?
1962.
Killer Khan was
that-
off-putting too because he'd scream at you while he was kicking your ass.
Well, he's also like again biting your head. That's gross. What Efren was that what were you at the show? How did you see that match? I'm curious. Just look at this. Look at this. Look at that mat. Oh my god.
Yeah, and they didn't change it.
They did not.
They
change
did
it.
not
No,
change
that was all right right
Oh.
there.
That's some hepatitis.
Somebody
Oh,
say
cool,
something about
a house show.
hepatitis.
No kidding. Now, I thought something was interesting. I could be wrong.
Now
But when
Gordy's
I
got
was-
the spike on him here.
When I was watching this, the crowd noise did not seem to match the crowd. When we were watching, and I watched it on YouTube, it could have just been that. But like, I felt like the crowd was just sitting there. I think it might have been off. No, I know, but I'm just saying it just seemed off. I don't know if it was just. It probably was some kind of audio thing. But I was just like,
it was also in Reunion Arena and not the Sportatorium.
mm.
It was in a, but there was 18,000 people there. So
Well,
It
at
was
first I was
Kentucky
like,
internet, probably.
trust me when I tell you it was loud that night. I was there.
well, no, I don't doubt it.
That's
You were at
him.
this
That's him
match.
right back there.
That's true. You were at this match.
Yeah.
Cool. No, I didn't say. I just think it was just weird because, then I had the Japanese commentary, and at first I was like,
Yeah, the Japanese
Is this-
it was dubbed over.
right. I was like, is this in Japan? Like I was trying to figure out where we were. So anyway,
Love the old days. Now that's the bloody matches I grew up on. But
that's not as bad as what we saw, Keith, on
but
Full Gear.
this is
Well,
this
maybe
is the
he didn't watch
standard. This is what you should expect in your Texas death matches is the believability. It doesn't
Yes.
have to be, to me, you don't have to have things that don't belong in the ring.
Well,
Right. Right.
I think here's my thing on it.
Mhm.
We saw this match, and it was a shock, right?
Yes. Yes.
The three
yes.
previous matches, we didn't get all that blood.
That's very true. And that's the problem with AEW in the sense of, in that sense.
I mean, do you want me to make a list? Because I can.
But
No.
yeah, I don't have a problem with blood if it makes sense. That's just
True.
I need it. I don't need to be gratuitous. I need it that you did something. But my also
Right.
problem with a lot of
And
their
I
blood
damn
matches
sure don't need it.
is that
three
they're doing
matches in a
stuff
row.
that shouldn't be in a wrestling ring anyway.
Right. Right. I understand what you're saying.
I mean,
yeah.
these two men are beating the piss out of each other. They're busted open because their heads hit the post.
True.
I mean, they're busted open because they kick, but
Well, you know, and I know, and knowing what we know now,
but in 1984
cameraman
we didn't know
actually-
that shit.
the cameraman actually showed. I mean, you can pick out when they're zipping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you gotta love that.
But you in 1984 we didn't know that's what they were doing.
Of
Exactly.
course.
And Okay, so Khan.
That looks a bit over the line.
Well, listen to me. Khan gets counted. Kerry makes the 3 count because Khan finally is down with the spike,
Mm-hmm.
and Gordy won't get off. Gordy won't release the hold.
Mm-hmm.
So Kerry's trying to get him, and then Kerry grabs 2 handful of hair and removes Gordy off of Khan. He gets Gordy squared away. 30 seconds later, the bell rings. Kerry starts administering the 10 count.
Mm-hmm.
Why would he pull him off though? Because Gordy
Because
knows
you can't count.
He's got to be out for 40 seconds.
Because
supposedly,
Tim, he counted 3. Now we got 30 seconds, and I'm going to do a 10 count. You can't let him keep going on after the count.
Why?
Because it's the rules.
It's a death match.
The rules mean something.
You have Kerry Von Erich.
The rules mean something. This ain't like that. What Terry Gordy jumps out of the ring and he wrestles a cop and gets his gun and he shoots Killer Khan. Match over.
You don't know. Khan could get up.
I'm telling you, this makes sense. Kerry got him off of him because now it's time for the 30 seconds.
Right.
And then we're going to do a 10 count. So Kerry's counting and he gets to about 7 and here comes Akbar. So Kerry cuts him off and starts punching Akbar.
Can I just say, I love the Texas flag handkerchief that Kerry has in the back pocket. I thought that was pretty classy.
Can't be a Texas death match if he doesn't have that.
That's true.
So
could be an Arkansas death match.
That's how they knew.
So Kerry cuts off Akbar. The missing link comes in.
That I couldn't tell I couldn't hear who this person was.
The missing link comes in.
Is he with Akbar? Missing
Yes.
link? Okay. I figured.
So then you got Killer Khan because
we got some overbooking going on.
So it ends up that in a situation where Kerry and Gordy are working together to fight off devastation. They're doing a spot here where Gordy would hit the link, and they finally got him coming out. They kind of like playing tennis with the missing link with punches. They get him out of there. Finally, everything kind of calms down, and Kerry gets on the microphone and says, "Akbar, you broke my count at 7. It's my opinion, the referee's decision." That Killer Khan was not going to get up by the count of 10. I declare Terry Gordy the winner.
Yeah, but that's not exactly a death. But it can't end a Texas death match with a referee's decision.
He was on his way to 10, and Akbar.
He could have been on his way to 10 at 2. It doesn't matter.
So Kerry Von Erich raises Terry Gordy's hand. And I didn't go any further, but after this, it was kind of a neat thing that Kerry tried to shake Gordy's hand, and Gordy kind of looked at it, and then he was just kind of shook his head. Nah, no, that's okay. I'm not going to do it. Kerry gets out of the ring and starts heading back up. Gordy gets on the mic and says, "Von Erich, if you got a gut in your body, you'll get back in the ring." And Kerry turns around. "I'll be your Huckleberry." Comes running back. Kerry, how'd you like that strut that Kerry did coming back up there? Kerry gets in the ring. As soon as he walks up to Gordy,
girls on the way.
As soon as he walks up to Gordy, Gordy puts his hand out, shakes his hand.
Ta-da.
Because we're kind of cooling down. We've kind of cooled it down a little bit because we got other things going on.
Right.
Because now we're going to have Gino Hernandez and Chris Adams.
Right.
But it was just like, but the crowd was just so hot for that. Gordy was 100% babyface in this match. He was going 100% babyface against Akbar.
Was Michael Hayes still in WCCW at this time?
Yeah.
Okay. Were they together or was he separate? I don't know how Michael Hayes can be
I had to go back and look.
Babyface.
I'd have to go. We hadn't got that far in World Class Flashback.
Michael Hayes has always been a babyface. What are you talking about?
And I'm trying to remember. I know Hayes was around because Hayes was normally having to help separate Gordy from Khan.
Okay.
I'm
just surprised he wasn't out here. That's why I didn't know why he wasn't out there if Akbar was out there. Whoa.
But that is what a Texas death match is.
Right.
Is that you had a reason for having it.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was a legitimate reason for having it.
That's the most important part that a lot of people forget. Have a legit reason to have one. You know?
It progressed to the need of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they could have, and they didn't. You could have had them in a steel cage for Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Especially with that way it ended.
Right.
Was it technically
you could have kept on, but and then it was
what did they do at Christmas? Why didn't they? What did they do
I remember
at
about Christmas that year. Christmas that year, I was on the front row. It was Kerry versus Flair.
Video.
It was Kerry versus Flair. It was Billy Jack and
they did talk about him coming. I did hear that.
He tag teamed with Mike against Jake Roberts and might have been Gino Hernandez. And it was the first time that Mike used the Iron Claw, and he used it on Jake Roberts.
Interesting. Okay.
So when Bret Hart says that Jake Roberts wouldn't put anybody over in 1984, he took the Iron Claw and sold it like it was killing him to a very beanpole Mike Von Erich.
Poor Bret Hart. You know what? Can I just say something real quick? Talking about, I've been watching Survivor Series, obviously, because of the Survivor Series that's coming up. And I don't know if this was it, but they showed I can remember the episode of when Randy Savage was fighting Jake the Snake Roberts, like they had, it might not have been exactly
the Cobra.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I can remember watching that as a 10 or 12-year-old. Like that is so vivid in my head.
It got me. And I was a lot older.
And I remember how, and when I was listening to it, Vince McMahon was talking about how they couldn't show it because they were on, it was a Saturday morning show. Like they could in prime time. Yeah, they pixelated it. But you hear Elizabeth screaming, and that was some wild stuff right there. You don't have to have all that blood.
I thought that was crazy. Because I'm looking and I'm like, that snake is really biting him.
Well, and then when Randy got up and he's like swinging, like the poison's getting to him. Oh my God. I'm
looking at it thinking that ain't a working snake.
Yes. I know that snake bit him. And then he starts acting like he's hallucinating. Like that was
my God,
the best. Roddy Piper was out there trying to help him because he was on commentary, like trying to help him get out of the ring. I've got chills thinking about that. It's just absolutely the best. Freaking the best. That's why I love Randy. That's why I love Elizabeth. I do love Arn. He's down here. I love FTR. Anyway.
Let's talk about Survivor Series.
Yes, it's going to be quite interesting. What do you think?
I'm intrigued. We're going to be at Petco Park.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to start in the afternoon.
Yeah.
For them, it's going to be regular time for us.
Are you doing a watch along?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. So we got the Survivor Series, and John Cena is going to defend the Intercontinental title against Dirty Dominic Mysterio in Dom's hometown.
I think Dom wins it back, right? He's a grand slammer. He's good.
I'd be shocked if Dom doesn't win the title back.
Well, they're being his final tour. He's got 2 dates after this?
Yeah.
He has this in the final match.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he's definitely dropping to Dom.
I can't see
his final match isn't going to be for the Intercontinental Championship.
Unless you're putting it on Gunther.
No.
But at this point, man, I said it when I feel like the Intercontinental title is beneath John Cena.
Nope.
I felt like it was beneath Ric Flair, and I think it's beneath Gunther.
Keep Gunther in that upper echelon realm.
Hi, Willie Buck. Hi, Allison.
Hey, Willie.
But I do think that I think Dom's going over. I think Dom's getting his title back. He didn't have a chance in hell of beating Cena in Boston.
Probably some chicanery.
Oh yeah.
Do you think, or do you
JD.
think maybe? I think he puts Dom over strong. I think he's gonna put Dom over strong.
I think he will use his last match to put someone over strong.
I think he's gonna do that, but I think
I don't think he'll do it for. I could see chicanery. Good.
In his own hometown. I could too. Again.
Or maybe this is when Judgment Day screws Dom and they break up.
I don't think Dom would want to be put over Cena. Like
Dom's
that.
on his way to be
Like,
a
Dom
babyface, whether he likes it or not.
But he respects the business and he knows what Cena is. I don't think he would accept it if Cena was like, I want to put him over. I think Dom would be like, no, we should schmuck this.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with
spoiler
Tim.
alert.
I do
It's
think
whatever
that's
John
good.
Cena wants.
True. But I do think Tim has a really good point about that.
Yeah.
And the way, and I know it is in Dom's hometown.
Many
But again,
people hate Dom. He's a student of the business.
Yeah, Dom is
100%.
I'm such a fan of that kid. and that
he may be the second best heel ever to MJF.
No.
Think he's better than MJF?
I think that Dom's true heel. I think MJF is shock value heel.
Mm.
I don't know.
I like MJF.
No,
I can definitely see MJF.
MJF used to be hardcore heel, and now it's all shock value with him.
I hadn't seen MJF in a long time.
When you see him, he's using bells and whistles.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he gets a lot of cheap heat. Hey, and I had a problem with. I love MJF.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying that he relies on a lot of cheap heat.
Mm-hmm.
And Dom's masterful.
It's funny because I think MJF's a better babyface than he is a heel.
Yeah. I think it's okay to be a prick babyface.
Yeah.
All right.
As long as you can back it up.
There's no way in the world that Nikki Bella's winning this match.
What a Photoshop picture of Nikki Bella. Jesus
I will go
Christ.
on record as to say that if Nikki
She's
Bella,
my age. There's no way those abs look like that.
If Nikki Bella defeats Stephanie McCour for this championship, you will not hear WWE mentioned on this podcast ever again.
I think you're right. I mean, I don't know why you would want to do that, but I think it'll be decent, decent match.
Do we find it funny?
I don't.
Do we find it funny that we think that John Cena and Nikki Bella are putting the youngsters over together?
Well, if you think about most of the women,
I think Stephanie McCour is carrying Nikki Bella in this match.
Well, yes,
watch Nikki Bella when she wrestles. It's like you can see the wheels turning.
Well, she hasn't done this recently, and all the other women, 10 of them, are in the War Games. So
and when she was a full-time wrestler, they didn't do a whole lot of that.
Right.
Very true.
I'm not shitting on Nikki Bella. I'm saying that she's not a call it in the ring.
Sure.
She got to know what she's doing. And
a lot of them do.
And with her, you can tell that those wheels are turning
now, by the way.
So, but I love Stephanie McCour. She's going to win this. And if she don't, then God help us all.
No kidding. We really need to stay tuned.
Seriously,
okay.
Just Jesus.
Now I like this matchup. Because we've done some storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
We've made it make sense that Becky's in there against AJ.
Yep.
Now, when I think War Games, I don't think AJ Lee. But
no.
But hey, the whole thing with her and Becky, man, did on Raw?
You can see why AJ would be in
go
there.
Out of your way to go see Becky's mic work with her own team. Like
that was great.
I haven't seen. She called herself the leader of the team. She reminds me of that character from Animal House. The ROTC guy was his name, Niedermeyer.
Kevin Bacon.
Needlemeyer. I know what you're talking. Needlemeyer. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if that's his name or not.
Niedermeyer.
Whatever.
Niedermeyer.
He's the guy in
Yeah.
the Twisted Sister video. What are you gonna do with your life?
Yeah.
That kind of prick that's most likely going to be killed by his own men.
True. Because they were definitely looking at her when she said, look
Oh
at
my
the team I
God.
assembled. It's like,
See?
Lord.
But you want to know what I think would have been so cool is when she got to Nia and Lash. And this
Mhm.
picture makes it look like she's almost their size and she's not even close.
Right.
She had to look up at both of them. She should
Yes.
have looked up at Nia and go, my God, you're a big bitch. And then looked at Lash and said, my God, you're a big bitch too. That would have just floored me. That would have been so great.
See, I am looking at this from the entire other side.
And what is that?
I've watched enough NWA to know that there's a flare that's going to turn.
Hmm.
I don't think so. Not in the cage.
I like her and Alexa together.
I like her and Alexa together too, but
I think the faces
that-
go over. The faces go over because the heels are going to fall apart.
see, I think it goes the other way. I think the faces fall apart.
Mm-mm.
I do
Not in
think
the women's
maybe
match because I think it's going to go the opposite way in the men's match. But
So
I
you
think it's
think-
what we're predicting.
interesting. I
We have
mean I
Io
could
Sky and Rhea,
yeah.
AJ Lee, Charlotte, and Alexa, Lash Legend, Nia, Becky, Asuka, and Kairi Sane.
I think Becky needs a win over AJ though.
I
You
can
know?
see it ending up with like Charlotte and Rhea in a situation with Becky and Lash or Nia, where Charlotte just has the realization Becky and I are part of the Four Horsewomen, and I don't really like Rhea to begin with. So, pow.
I don't know that'll work.
It will be interesting to see how they
I don't
where
know,
we
man,
go
'cause
with this.
What they're doing with Charlotte right now is working.
Mm-hmm.
It's really working.
No, what they're doing with Alexa is working.
Well, Alexa's getting Charlotte over.
Yes. But Alexa, honestly,
mean-
Alexa
I
can
mean,
get anybody over.
The fans had really soured on Charlotte, and Alexa's got her back over.
Mm-hmm.
And much like the way that Randy Orton got Matt Riddle over.
Hmm.
So,
Well, and we saw how that turned out.
well, I predict the face team is going to win. Tim thinks it's going to go the other way. I do think that there's going to be crazy shit happening off the top of the cage.
Gosh.
But
Oh, yeah,
God, I
they're-
hope they don't do that trash.
I hope
can.
they drop Nia Jax off and she goes to her table.
Kyrie Sane might. I think Becky need. I think the Hills are going to win. I think Becky needs a win over AJ.
Hmm. All right, I'm going faces on this one.
I don't think AJ is here for a long time. I think she's here for a good time. You're welcome, Pondwater.
And then we're on to the men's. There's already a lot of dissent on the men's side.
Mm-hmm.
Man, there in no universe should the faces win this match.
They're going to.
I don't think they are. I
There's a
think the
lot of
Hills-
awesome on the hillside.
Yeah, I think the
You
Hills
got-
are going to win.
You got Roman. You got Roman causing a little dissension last night to
Mhm.
Cody and Punk, not between Cody and Punk. He's kind of
Just
like
in
made a
general.
blanket statement about the belts, and then they didn't know who he was talking to.
I love that. That
You got
was
the Usos
great.
that came out, and the Usos promo was great. Saying that they were the ones that, I mean, that they had a whole thing. They didn't work good together. They didn't get the advantage. But my God, you look at that team. This is too early for the Vision to lose.
All right,
These
so
guys are going to
I haven't been
steamroll.
watching
These
for a
guys are going to
while.
steamroll for a while.
I
I haven't
agree.
been watching. What happened to the family? Where are all the Samoans at?
Well, you got
Solo has them. Well,
Solo
where'd
has
Jacob-
them, and I don't know what they're calling them now.
I
But
don't know
where
where
are they?
Jacob-
Where-
Fatu's hurt.
like- Huh?
Jacob Fatu's hurt.
Mm.
Okay, so where are the rest of them?
So Solo won. Solo won last night against Penta. but Penta got
So
hurt.
he's mid card. Is that what you're telling me?
No, he was in the tournament.
Yes,
He
mid
was in the
card.
SEMA
the
tournament.
John Cena.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But
So,
I do
yes,
think
mid-card.
I do think, yeah, they're not in this top echelon anymore. Not right now. Do you think so? I don't think Solo
They're
is.
top heels on SmackDown.
But they're not fighting Cody.
If you're the top heels on SmackDown, you should be in this match.
Yeah. Right? Is it Cody? Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, well,
They are upper mid card, is what they are.
they're not a pimple on this team's ass.
Right. I mean, just saying that's where they are right now.
I mean, you already had Bronson
right,
Reed and Braun
so-
Breaker were already badasses. Then you threw Logan Paul in. Then you threw Drew McIntyre in, and then you got Brock Lesnar. Jesus.
Here's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
You have
biggest heel on
Roman
SmackDown
throwing
is
shade
creative.
at the two champs, which are not part of the family, right?
Say that again, Tim.
You have Roman throwing shade at the two champs, which are not part of the family.
Correct.
But the other two members, technically part of the family.
Right.
Exactly.
A little chicanery may go on.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we get a reunion.
Could be.
Oh, they've
It'd
said
be a good way to, because trust me, if this were the Samoans against those assholes, it'd be a much better main event, I think.
oh, there's a reason both champions are in here. That's what I'm telling you. There's no way that the Vision's losing this match.
Well,
don't
I
think
think
so
they're
either.
going to find a way to spin it off.
Unless all the Samoans come in and then maybe, because there's no disqualification, but I mean, that heel team,
But
that
what if
heel
you have
team
them
is
come
the
in?
most impressive assembly of talent that they put together in years.
You have them come
And
in.
you know what?
The Samoan family helps them win the match, and then they destroy the champions.
They might. And you know what? Most people are going to remember about Raw is Brock Lesnar falling.
I've
Bless his heart.
already seen a picture with somebody put Sub-Zero
Bless
putting
his
ice on the
heart.
ground.
That motherfucker has
Hey.
made $50 million
He
in the
rolled right
last
up
5
though.
years just off appearing for that. Oh, he fell.
Oh.
Bless his heart.
He rolled.
I'm
He
just
rolled
saying.
over. He rolled
Oh.
right up and kept on going.
I know, but
And
oh
laughed
my
and he
God.
can laugh at himself.
I know. That's not the first time he's done something like that. It's like,
By the
my
way,
God.
also good photoshopping on Brock Lesnar. He's not that thin.
I love him in a cowboy hat. I love whatever lumberjack.
Yeah, I like
rock.
cowboy
love-
boots.
And there's
That's
Easter
Yeah.
eggs. And there's
I do
Easter
too.
eggs in that rest. I mean, there's some things that make you think when you watch that WrestleMania promo. So we might get Brock. Maybe we'll get Brock and Punk. I don't know. I really don't. I just feel like there's no way that the face team is.
I think
winning this match.
you're eventually going to get Brock and Cody.
Again.
They want to put Cody over strong. And if it means
Cody's beat
just
Roman.
beating the hell out of Punk,
Cody's beat
Cody.
Roman.
beating the hell
Cody's
out of
beat
Brock.
Brock. Cody's beat. I mean, but Punk and Brock is the match.
Do you still believe in him,
And who?
Cody, going against Brock?
No, hell no. I don't believe
Exactly.
anybody going against Brock.
Why can't we have a? Why can't we have a
Well,
Cody and Punk? Like
I
this
mean,
animosity with two different titles.
I'd kind of go with. I'd like to see Braun against Brock, honestly, but
I think Roman dropping that about I'm going for the title. I think that's going to start creating some animosity. Like who's the best? Like I'm this title, you're that title. Like I think we could see something there. I don't know down the road. I don't know if it'll be WrestleMania, but they're two big egos.
We're going to have a
not
pretty good
some kind
idea.
of competition.
Coming out of this, we're going to know what the roadmap. We're going to know what the roadmap to Mania is.
Well, that's true.
I'm pretty sure.
Because you got Royal Rumble coming up in Saudi Arabia. In what, a month, 2 months, 2 months after this. And then really April 18th, So like 3 months later, you've got WrestleMania. So you're right. You should start seeing some pieces moving. Definitely.
Yeah, I don't think. Like I said, I think the women it's going to be the good guys, and in the men it's going to be the bad guys. Those are my predictions. We'll find out. We'll talk about it next week.
You're wrong. It's okay. You can be wrong.
I think we're going to see all heels. It's going to be a heel. I don't know. That's just me. I think it's going to be the heels.
I don't think they're gonna let this babyface team lose. I think you're gonna see the heels with the women, baby faces with the men.
We'll see.
Interesting. I like that we all have different opinions.
Yeah, it's hard to predict.
Mm-hmm.
You know what else I hate though?
What?
That this is going to be on at the same time Real American Freestyle is going to be on.
Really? The whole what time?
Real American Freestyle starts at 8:00. They're on at the same time.
So,
and I'm wanting to see. I can't think of what her name is, but she's that college kid that couldn't be on the first one. She's going to be on this.
Brock's daughter?
No.
Oh.
This is a collegiate champion, and they say that her gimmick is dropping girls on their head.
Ow.
Her belly to back suplex is incredible, and her legs are so long that she gets a lot of height on it when she drops them on her head.
Nice. Does Brock's? I know she shot puts, but does she wrestle? Or did you just say that?
I just said it. She should
okay.
wrestle. Have you seen her? She's thicker and thicker.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. She shot puts. I knew that, but I was like, does she wrestle? I didn't know.
But I'll watch Real American Freestyle Sunday. So I don't think they'll spoil it on Twitter. I'm really enjoying.
You know why? Because no one will be watching.
It's a lot of it's. Have you watched one?
It's really good. I remember watching the
good.
first one. I like that first one.
Yeah, I watched both of them. They're very good. I enjoy them. All right, let's do this.
Okay.
It's time for Amy's trivia. Can you hang? How big's your brain? It's time to play.
We just don't know enough about Mr. Killer Khan, so I thought we'd do a little trivia about him.
Let's do it.
And me and Tim are from Kentucky, and Pondwater's from Texas, and I can't even pronounce his name. So we're just going to say that is his real name.
Masashi
Ozawa.
Say it again.
Masashi Ozawa.
Masashi Ozawa. Otherwise known as Killer Khan, was born in what year? Was it 44, 45, 46, or 47?
I don't know. He was 40 when he was fighting that. I'm going to say 46.
I'm going 46. 1946.
Anybody in the chat? We may move along because we got another show coming on at 8. It is actually 1947. He was born in March 1947. So yeah,
he's 37 in that match.
He's knocking on the door.
He looked like he was 50.
Yeah. He definitely was a bigger star in the 70s, 80s. Yeah.
Well,
where was Killer Khan billed from? Was he billed from Mongolia, Japan, Tibet, or Bangladesh?
I'm going to go Mongolia.
Yeah, it was Mongolia.
You all are both correct. It was Mongolia. And you can actually hear that. Huh?
Amy, calm down. Let's let somebody in the chat answer.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
She's going to start shaking them things again, Pondwater.
All right.
In 1981, both the PWI and the Wrestling Observer named Killer Khan's feud with this wrestler the feud of the year. Who was the wrestler?
Oh,
was it?
Efren's already told us.
Bob Backlund, Pedro Morales, Andre the Giant, or was it Adrian Street?
I'm going to go with Andre.
Yeah, it's Andre.
I'll let everybody in the chat.
Yeah, Francisco says it was Andre.
Let it be noted, Willie Buck has not missed one yet.
Yeah, he's on his ship.
Oh, Willie Thornbrew. We
Willie
know.
Thornbrew says it's Andre.
You all are correct.
We are correct.
And
Allison.
it is, they did use that. Andre the Giant actually broke his foot getting out of bed. And so they used that to say Killer Khan broke his leg.
Yeah.
So it was Andre. I know you were trying to figure out, you couldn't remember who.
He did feud with Bruno, though. I mean, he did challenge Bruno.
Oh, yes, he did. He challenged all the tops in the WWF when he was part of WWF in the late 70s, early 80s. Killer Khan won the Mid-South Louisiana Heavyweight Championship by defeating whom in the final match of a 13-man tournament in Baton Rouge on July 6, 1982. Did he defeat JYD, Terry Gordy, Bob Roop, or was it Mike Sharp?
I know what I think.
I'm thinking at the timeline,
1982 would have had
Gordy would have been on his way out of the
JYD.
territory.
Yeah.
And I know Gordy was the champ. I think, well,
Willie Buck, help us.
Willie's guessing Bob Roop.
No,
And that's how I'm leaning too, but I'm thinking
Willie Thornborough.
Yeah. I want Willie Buck to help me.
yeah, Willie Thornberry says Bob Roop. I'm going with Junkyard Dog.
I think
Because
it's
Terry
Junkyard.
Gordy was the Mississippi champion, not Louisiana.
I think it's Junkyard Dog.
I mean, Gordy might have been the Louisiana, but it seems like I remember Gordy being the Mississippi. I'm going with Junkyard Dog in 82 because I know he was the Louisiana champion.
I thought this would be a harder thing for you all, but you're right. It was JYD.
He's over in 82.
That's true. Yes, he was.
And I remember him being Louisiana champion because we were watching Mid-South. Me and Dollar Dave were watching Mid-South, and Junkyard Dog was the Louisiana champion in 82.
Yes. And, you know, as a young girl watching this, Junkyard Dog, that was the first time I'd really seen him. You just, until you get older and you can watch things, you had no idea how big he was in Mid-South and Louisiana. And just, you know, it was interesting.
I remember when they put him on, they brought him in against Kamala. And I went that night.
Uh-huh.
It was so incredible seeing Junkyard Dog in person.
Kamala with an I, too. It wasn't even an A.
Then we got Junkyard again.
Kamala.
We got JYD in again on that Thanksgiving show.
Uh-huh.
Against Junkyard Dog team with Iceman King Parsons against Super Destroyers. And Akbar sent he set Iceman on fire.
Oh my God. Like a flash, a flash, or was
it looked so good.
You need to, because right now on AEW, they actually take the gas can. So that's why I was clarifying.
Yeah, they actually set each other on fire. That's a problem.
They have a flamethrower.
Yeah, we were using working fire, not shoot fire.
Yeah.
My friends
just like, we'll legit set them on fire, be fine.
That's
Francisco,
right.
thank you for joining us tonight. I appreciate it. We do this every week.
Tell all
Thanks
your
for joining
friends.
us, man. We have a good time here.
Yes, we love people, especially when they interact with us. And all right, next question. Killer Khan won the WCCW Television Championship on May 7th, 1984. He lost it in 2 weeks later to whom by a disqualification? Was it Kerry Von Erich, Kelly Kaninsky, Iceman Parsons, or Kevin Von Erich? He won it, and then 2 weeks later, he lost it by disqualification.
May 7th, 84.
I'm going to say
Kerry won the championship on May 6th, 84. So it wasn't Kerry.
I'm going to say Iceman.
I think it was too. Because I don't think Kelly Kaninsky ever got. I don't know. Wait a minute. By disqualification, that means he wouldn't have had to do it strong. I'm going to go Kelly Kaninsky.
All right. Anybody in the chat want to throw out something?
Yeah.
Willie Buck, save us.
I know it wasn't Kevin. It's either the Iceman or Kelly Kaninsky. Kerry was on that show on the 7th, but it was he was in a match with Terry Gordy.
It was actually Kevin Von Erich.
I don't remember Kevin Von Erich being the television champion.
Well, this is what happened. Okay, from the best that I could tell, Kelly Kaninsky was the champion, and for some reason was injured. Killer Khan stepped in to take his place in the defense and won. Therefore, they gave him the title. 2 weeks later, for whatever reason, he wrestled Kevin Von Erich. Kevin wins by disqualification. Kevin did not want the belt. He did not want to win by disqualification. So then it ended up being vacant, and then they had
that makes sense. That makes sense. See, the TV title was not a traditional television championship. It was a feature on the Channel 11 program.
And it was one more damn time.
It was billed as Beat the Television Champion. And when you became the television champion, the pot was $500. And $500 was added. $500 was added every time there was a successful title defense. And they were, if you could go 10 weeks, then you got the $5,000, and then they reshuffled the deck for the and started over. It was because back then money was a motivator. The winner got the winner got the bigger purse.
Back
we've seen that.
Not anymore. No,
disqualification time was stupid
anymore.
I kind of agree with you, Willie, but World Class was really trying to make a point that they wanted it to get away from where champions could save their titles on a disqualification.
Right. And I don't know.
They were just trying to, and that was just being different then.
Right.
I mean, it was kind of, World Class had a lot of innovations and not all of them hit.
Right. And I don't know who was disqualified. Like, I'm not sure what happened. If I'm not, did somebody come in for Killer Khan and that caused the disqualification, and that's how Kevin, I don't know what happened, what the disqualification was.
I would, if I was betting, and I can go back and look and I'll redo some research, but I bet Killer Khan was in a match with Kelly Kaninsky and actually hurt him, and he was unable to continue. So he won the match because he hurt.
Okay.
If I had to bet, that's probably what happened.
Okay. I think Cage Match just said, but like I said, I wasn't there, so I have to go by what cagematch.net writes. So that's what I was going with. So
I mean, unfortunately, those Channel 11 shows,
right?
If you can find them on YouTube, it's just because somebody had digitized their videotapes,
right?
Because they recorded over them every week.
Somebody was like a Jim Cornette who just
I'm telling you, and it's so sad because the Channel 11 show was better than the syndicated show, hands down better.
You've said that before. That's pretty cool that we get to see little bits and pieces there.
I mean, that was World's Class version of the 605 on TBS. Because you had the matches and you had the interviews, and you were talking about, you were promoting the territory.
Sure.
Because Mark Lawrence would do it. Hey, this Tuesday night, we're in Seagoville, Texas. We're going to be in the Seagoville High School gym, and the proceeds are going to go to the Seagoville FFA. On that card, we got, that's what they would do. And then at this time, my guess this time is we're getting Gary Hart. And, that's what they would do. And they would talk about what they were going to do when they're going around the horn this week.
Right. No, I like it.
And it was,
I got one
syndicated
more question.
Show was just what it was. It was a syndicated show.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I got one more question for you.
Okay.
What year did Killer Khan pass away? Did he pass away in 2019, 2021, 2023, or bless his heart, was it 2025?
I want to say
think he's still alive.
No, he's not. No, I was heartbroken because I was wanting to go to Japan. I was wanting to go to his restaurant when I went to Japan.
He actually died at one of his restaurants in Japan. So it was said.
I'm saying it was 23.
So Tim, he is not still alive. So
I thought he was still alive. I don't know.
I mean, I know I was upset, thinking, "Dang, I wanted to," because I knew I wasn't going to get to meet him.
That's right.
And I think it was more recent. It could have been 21, but I think it was 23.
So probably 21.
No, both are correct. It was 2023, and he was 76 years old. Apparently, there's also some weird. I didn't bring it. I was reading about him, but there was some weirdness about a hit and run in Japan. He hit a lady on her bike, and I don't know exactly what that was all about, but that was
he like running and hit her, or
no with
was it
her
like
with
a
his car.
clothesline out of nowhere?
Yeah, with his car. That's all I know. So it was enough to make the Wikipedia. So thank you for participating. I thought we all needed to know a little bit about Killer Khan. We all know about Terry Gordy enough. I think we've done trivia on him and Carrie, but I thought that would be fun.
Man, I loved Killer Khan. Killer Khan was he was a monster. He was a believable monster.
He
Was
is a
he
great
related to the
guest.
one that no, Toru Tanaka was the one that was in all the movies.
Yeah. Yeah,
Loved him.
Toru Tanaka was believable too.
Well,
Yeah,
and
because
for-
he was
You know what else is believable?
Big time belts.
That you're going to
Big
get a
time
hell of a
belts are
belt
always
if you go to
believable.
Big Time Belts. And today I'm going to show y'all Battle Zone's
Oh, yay.
newest belt, the Light Heavyweight Championship.
Interesting. I love the yellow.
It's cream corn. I like it.
Yeah.
I do.
It's actually gold, but
Oh, gold. I do
I
like
love
the
this
gold.
three-plate. I love the three-plate light. I love that they go with light heavyweight.
I have sunglasses on. That explains it.
I like the red and the blue. I like that powder blue lettering.
The tank is badass.
The
Yes, those
tanks
tanks
are
are good.
relief pieces. They are separate pieces that were placed on the belt.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
There's that leather work.
All right, that looks gold.
That's
Yeah.
the leather. Yeah, that gold in the pictures. Look at that leather work. Look at that tooling. Big Time Belts.
Yeah.
Big Time Belts leather is their leather has improved so much over the last year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wasn't bad before, but I mean, it's a step up. I mean, it's
Well, of course, when you are doing a lot and you're, I mean,
our friend
you work
Efren,
on your craft.
our friend Efren just got the plates from Big Time Belts, and we upgraded his leather with Dan Kamitsky.
Mm-hmm.
But with no disrespect to my friend Dan, I mean, there's no reason not to go ahead and let Big Time Belts assemble the belt to do the leather.
I got
His leather is I mean, it's really good. Look, that's the snap box. I love it. And there's that tank. I'm trying to see if we got a decent shot. Look at the filler on there. I'm trying to think what you call it.
I was gonna say I don't know what that is.
The Intercontinental title that Cody had before they stopped. Before they couldn't use it anymore. Had that. Trying to think what you call this texturing in here.
Okay, a texturing of some sort. I know what I see. Okay.
Yeah, that's by hand. He has to. That's a hand process. That's not a machine process.
Oh my. That's on the plates and the belt. That's nice.
Yeah, I think it really adds to it, the not being smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Those tanks, the CNC work on those tanks. Can you see that it says Battle Zone?
Yes, I can.
It actually says it has BZ on the tank.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
The tanks are really,
Good
like you
work.
said.
Good workmanship.
Very much.
Big Time Belts, Facebook.com. They're doing great work, man. I'm telling you, it's Willie's asking what's the well-known belt that they've made.
Easy for you to say.
I would say Athena belt, don't you?
Yeah, it's Athena's Ring of Honor spinner belt.
Yeah.
Champion belt. Her spinner would be the most well-known one because it's been on AEW television. I mean, I don't talk about the belts that he makes that are company belts like you see that he's really not. All right, I'll say it. I don't talk about the bootlegs. I like to focus on his custom work.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
I want a bootleg Attitude Era Intercontinental title.
I think you could get one from Big Time Belts.
You could. Dollar Dave, how are you tonight, sir?
Good. Just got back from having Cerveza and El Tacos.
You
Nice.
missed
Nice.
it. Amy was taking them things earlier.
You're just in time. We're gonna talk about all the great things we got going on Markout Moments. Drunken Pop.
Us out. Thanks. Appreciate
Sorry.
that one.
Drunken
Hey, look,
Pop. They're doing their thing over here on Markout Moments.
that's us.
TNA Top 10. They're doing their thing over here on Markout Moments. They're continuing their villain series.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we saw that earlier.
We'll be back
when
on Sunday night.
Hermes was commenting on AEW. Good Lord.
And they're finishing the villains with the franchise villains. It's been a fun.
Ronald McDonald, he's a villain.
But Allison, Andrew, and Terry do a great job on that show.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Over on the DAV network, we got the Double Drop Kick podcast. We've got Spanning the Glove on Thursday nights. I'm sure they're going to have some hot opinions about the AEW National Belt.
Oh, yes.
And then we have the question mark.
Sergeant Slaughter's daughter.
The daughter
Oh,
of
is that
Sergeant Slaughter, Kelly Slaughter. Hogan or Flair?
I can't believe I just said that.
Why?
No, bad Hogan. No, I don't like Hogan. Sergeant Slaughter, yes. Hogan, no.
We would love a story about Rocky.
Oh,
Breakfast buffet, Kelly's heaven or hell?
any
Ooh,
buffet.
the first one.
He's the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. The Rock.
You met him, right?
He was such a nice person. He was just like, oh yeah, we met before, right? And I was like, I don't know. I don't remember.
Hey.
Join Efren with his guest Kelly Slaughter this on the question mark. You can catch it on Podcast Heat, ad-free shows. Efren does a great job. He's playing 20 questions with them, and it gets some interesting stuff. And Kelly Slaughter looks like she's got a hell of a personality.
Mm-hmm. She does look fun.
He's had some really good guests on there. It's
She
been
looks fun, all
Big
right.
Ben Bishop, Josh Turnoff, David Tahati, Brian Cave. What do you say?
Nothing.
Oh,
Just can't take
y'all
him
catch our
anywhere.
friend Efren with the question mark. Anything Efren attaches his name to, he does a rather good job on it. He's been doing the game event on What Happened When with Tony Schiavone. He's putting games
And
together.
with us.
Mhm.
And with us, yeah. So coming up at the top of the hour, we have footballers here on the network. It's hate week. It's rival week.
Ooh.
We're gonna pick all the rival games tonight. It's our we're gonna see who's up, who's down. Footballers here on Markout Moments at the top of the hour. I want to tell, we're going to get out of here. We got to wrap this up. Thanksgiving's Thursday, and it may sound cliche, but I'm thankful for you. I'm
doing
thankful.
Drunken
I'm
Pop
thankful for
tomorrow?
my wrestling friends. I'm thankful for the wrestling fans. I'm thankful for
Amy.
yeah. I'm thankful that
Shaking them dangs.
I get. I'm thankful for the wrestlers that I get to work with. I'm thankful for the promoters that think enough of me to put me on their shows and let me referee. And I'm thankful for my family that puts up with all this. My wife, God, I love her so much, and I appreciate that she puts up with. She follows me all over several states when I referee. She follows me to conventions. She gives her time. She helps with this podcast, and I couldn't do it without her.
My
Well-
wife would never.
Speaking for myself, I'm thankful for Tep as well. And I can't speak for your family, but I'm pretty sure everyone else is thankful for you.
Thank you.
Ditto.
sure about-
Everything.
Not sure about the family.
I'm
They
thankful
might-
for turtles. Ninja turtles.
Turtles.
Hey, well, thank and on top of all that, thank all y'all. Thank all y'all for joining us tonight. I don't know what Dave's doing here.
He's getting ready for footballers.
But it's always good to see him. Timmy C, I've enjoyed your input, even though you're wrong.
Incorrect.
I've enjoyed it.
Willie Thornbury,
This is
you've
what
got
your
something
family
coming
doesn't
your
like
way
you. Fine.
Amy, you're
from
awesome.
the Pondwater. Thank you. I feel the
Hey.
same about you too.
All right, I'm going to give you some homework for next week. Here's what we're going to
Oh.
watch for next week.
Okay.
And it's timely with Thanksgiving. We've talked about Texas death matches this week. Your homework for next week is to go watch Magnum TA versus Tully Blanchard in an I Quit match in a steel cage at Starcade 1985. Go
It's right
watch
here.
that.
Watched it
That's
many
textbook
times.
what you should expect from a cage match. And we're
Yes.
going to break that down next week on Talking Rasslin with Pondwater and Amy. Good night, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. God bless you.
Yes. Happy